Alright. Hello, everybody. I've been waiting for this game for so long. I love this studio. Hey, Trig! You ready to solve a mystery? I'm gonna solve it my first try, watch. Oh, no Unite today. Today, we are playing Murderous Muses. This is a detective game where you have to basically solve haunted painting murder mysteries. Anybody could be the murderer. It is set up in a way so that way you can play through multiple times and the crimes are different. Think the game Clue, but FMV. I'm gonna be starting in just a moment. All I gotta say is if you watch this pass through, there may be a puppet. That's all I'm gonna say. And possibly a mermaid. The actress was accused of being a mermaid in one of the other games. There he is. Him. If that's not soulless eyes, I don't know what is. But yeah, man, I've been so excited for this game for years. I'm a massive fan of this studio. I have a secret weapon. I don't know if you'll hear this. That's my pencil. No one's in the office. Awesome studio. I hope you like it. Alright, well, with both of you here, I'm gonna start. I don't know how the gameplay works or how the mysteries work. All I know is there is a mystery that needs solved. Pay attention. You gotta figure out who it is. If I miss a clue and chat doesn't tell me, that's your fault.
you're on your own tonight. The gallery can get a bit creepy. It's old. Things rattle. Just do a circuit every now and then and head back to reception when you're tired. If anyone tries to break in, call me. Or the police. Actually, police and then me. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'm not
Have
going
a
to be
good night.
fine. I'm definitely not going to be fine.
Welcome to Merlehaven's Unsolved
It's Poe!
Mysteries. Tonight, we'll be trying to solve the murder of Merlehaven's most famous artist, Mordecai Gray, brutally murdered in his loft last year, on the night of All Hallows Eve. Gray had been painting 6 portraitures at the time. They were all suspects according to Justice Hoon, but Hoon was unable to convict any of them. Could there still be a killer on the loose?
If there is, we're going to catch him.
Was it Dominique Serron, the lush burlesque dancer? Or Otto Pipistrel, our now famously cancelled ventriloquist?
Another
Or
auto.
perhaps Lilith Rendell, the island's only undertaker? Gray was also painting Sunday Finch, our twinless tennis star, Xavier Hahn, the reclusive clockmaker, and finally, Vice Justice Catherine Myers. Perhaps Justice Hoon was covering up for his understudy. We have all the juicy details coming up, but before we discuss those murderous muses, let's delve into the mind of a killer by retracing their footsteps on that fateful day.
Okay. It's kind of funny that there's someone named Otto in this, and there was someone named Otto in the last FMV. I'm not sure, Trig. I don't know how long a playthrough of this is. And I'm not sure when Studio is ready to take over, because I believe I'm raiding into her today. I haven't thought of rocket power in years. Hey, please can you open the crates and hang Gray's painting for me? There should be 6 arriving each day. Please try to match them up correctly with the plaques I've put up. When you've done, turn on the security monitor and start your shift. Thank you. Hang paintings for Sasha. I believe 5:30 may be the latest I can go. Look at that sky. So this is the studio's first 3D movement area style game. Because the others were just plain flat FMVs. Chalk Keller's staff. What up, One Trick? How are you doing today? Do you like FMV games? Do you like murder? I mean mysteries.
Abernathy's Bluff is the most inhospitable rock face on the island, luring countless mountaineers to their death every year. Whilst potentially deadly for the people that take part in the sport, it's supplied millions of pounds worth of revenue to Merlehaven in tourism.
Okay, Abernathy's Bluff brings tourism. Merlehaven Mine.
Now a spectacle for tourists, Merlehaven's coal mines were operational for over 2 decades before being shut down. Mallow coal is exclusive to Merlehaven, a type of coal that is spongy to the touch and burns brighter and longer than hard coal. However, the life expectancy of a Mallow coal miner was around 2 years, and because of this, mining was made illegal in 1975.
Miners live 2 years. Muppet's only gone for this game. I will be bringing it back. I was actually working on some upgrades today. I just felt with the way this game is going to be portrayed in a moment, you'll see. Having a little bop, 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 bop in the corner wouldn't fit in very well. You'll see. When I start to hang the paintings, it'll cut to real people. This game has real actors rather than character models.
Generally recognized as one of Mordecai Gray's more whimsical pieces, this painting depicts Marie's farm in 1975, when farmer Marie
1975.
Abernathy claimed she woke up to find all her chickens were levitating, as if lifted by an invisible hand. Unsurprisingly, Marie's story was met with ridicule, with some blaming it on the work of a poultrygeist, while others called for an exorcist.
Basically the game is about me being a detective in this gallery filled with magical paintings. And we as in myself and you, chat, have to figure out by clues from the paintings who the murderer was before they get us. So, like, here, we have to find the painting that best matches the lighthouse. And I'm not 100% sure, but I believe when we find the proper paintings and we place them in the proper areas, we'll get actual evidence and not misconstrued evidence. Don't worry, One Trick, you're not too dumb for this. No one is. We will solve this mystery. So, I'm not going to be talking while the dialogue is happening in the game, because I am taking physical notes as a detective would to basically get key events in the right order. Now, the nice thing about this particular game, think of it kind of like Clue. Any one of the characters that will be introduced in a moment have the potential of being the killer. So every time you play through, it'll change who is the possible murderer. I wouldn't say serious gaming as much as we're gonna have to use our brains on this one. There wasn't anyone named Professor Plum, you saw it. But, those of you who are a fan of My Muppet, there is a puppeteer who potentially could be the murderer. We're gonna meet him shortly.
The Baconian was founded in 1967 by Olivia Argenta,
I like those brushes.
who believed Sir Francis Bacon was the true author of the works generally associated with Shakespeare. To this day, any play originally thought to be by Shakespeare can only be performed at the Baconian if it is credited to Sir Francis in the programme.
I'm staring at the paintings because, well, you'll see, some of them animate.
During an excavation of the henge in 2011, a hive of secret passageways and rooms was found running all the way to the Aurora Woods and beyond. This giant crystal ball is one of the few artifacts recovered during the dig, and due to the ban on all paraphernalia of divination, is now safely homed at Gallery Argenta. Don't try to see anything in it. That would be illegal.
So there might be something... We may come back and have a vision within this at some point. But, chat, keep in mind, there are passageways under the henge. Triumvirate. Her. The Hunt. The Last Auk. Does anyone know what an Auk is? A-U-K? Butcher of Merlehaven. The Future. Burial Grounds. Merlehaven Island. Fish. Majesty.
During the freak fish storm of 1976, the first mayor of Merlehaven was hit on the head by Majesty, breaking his neck and ending his reign for good. Some scholars believe the fish storm was caused by a Concorde flight from England, whilst others point to a more sinister ceremony near the henge. Either way, Mayor Spence sleeps with the fishes now.
Wow. He ain't make it. It's a seafaring bird. Thank you so much, Trig. There's zero chance I would have known that was a bird. It looks like a penguin that can fly. Love it. Thank you so much. Eye to open. Gray's Lore number 13. A worried looking boar. Alright, so we have our first painting. Let me know if you see anywhere that could use a boar. Gray's Lord number 12. Merlehaven's Mirrorless Butterflies. Oh, wait. Do I... Okay. Oh, Great Auk. Well, now I know what an auk looks like. It does look like a penguin. Yeah, Trig, you're gonna be my man in the chair. Can't reach that one. When I call for the chair. Dominique. I think this is gonna be... Alright, you're Dr. Claw for this. I think this may be our first clue.
Better known as her alter ego, Miss Moonstruck, talented dancer Dominique Serrant regularly performs her bewitching blend of ballet and burlesque at the Moonstruck Lounge. At one time set for stardom on the West End stage, Dominique's path took an unexpected turn due to a tragic death in the family, but London's loss soon became Merlehaven's gain.
London dancer. I missed her real name.
Better known as her alter ego, Miss Moonstruck, talented dancer Dominique Serrant regularly performs her bewitching blend of ballet and burlesque at the Moonstruck Lounge. At one time set for stardom on the West End stage, Dominique's path took an unexpected turn due to a tragic death in the family, but London's loss soon became Merlehaven's gain.
She's already guilty.
As the last remaining funeral director on the island, Lilith Rendell ferries Merlehaven's souls to their final destination. Angel to the bereaved, she comforts those left behind, whilst pioneering carbon-neutral cremations and burials using compostable coffins.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's kind of fitting her name is Lilith, of all possible names. Here he is, Otto.
Otto and Pip are Merlehaven's most famous comedy duo, having secured Best Comedic Performance for 3 years running at the prestigious Golden Auk Awards. Pip also has his own solo career, which includes a best-selling children's book and a cartoon series based on the Pip is Hip universe.
When am I gonna get a best-selling series for my Muppet? Gray's Lore 27. A painting of several kegs in a cellar of sorts. Okay. Gotta get good in with them kids. I'm gonna. Staff room key. Alright, we got the key. Okay. Savior's Bell, 1975. Savior's Bell. That was the same year as Mary's Farm. Gray's Lore 16. A solitary figure standing on the road that circles the island.
Professor Catherine Myers is Merlehaven's current Vice Justice, serving under Justice Hoon, and is directly responsible for maintaining criminal laws and rehabilitating offenders. She's also the mastermind behind Merlehaven Manor, the island's only penitentiary, allowing offenders to rehabilitate closer to home instead of being sent overseas.
Okay, so she set up the prison. Oh, really? Nice.
Sunday and Monday, Merlehaven's most remarkable twins, were already well known as the miracle test tube daughters of geneticists Goddard and Constance Finch. But they found fame in their own right on the tennis court, quickly becoming the world's youngest and most memorable doubles champions.
Alright. Genetic engineered tennis players. That's not gonna be an issue.
Perfectionist surgeon turned clockmaker Xavier Hahn is Merlehaven's most in-demand artisan. He took a small hiatus when his mother died last year, and more recently after divorcing his wife Caroline. But his reclusiveness and rare output has made him more in demand than ever.
Formerly married to Caroline. That's why I'm taking notes. So one of the things, I'm going overboard with all of this information. You don't actually need this much. I'm just trying to ensure that I 100% nail this case on my first try. Gray's Lore 24, Mysterious Woman. Gray's Lore 15, Curling Trees Against a Blue-Red Set. I like this one. I like that one a lot. Oh.
Welcome to Gallery Argenta. I'm Jamie, your jovial art museum information educator. Push my buttons and see how I respond.
Oh my. Yeah. Don't misconstrue my overabundance of note-taking and information gathering. I got a button I can push? Oh, there's the... What's this? I don't know what those are. Okay. A little bit of backstory. See this young lady in the painting. In the previous game, Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe, at one point in one of the chapters, she comes alive and she has different effects that she can cause in that game. One of those effects is that she pulled two of the characters into her painting and trapped them there until they could either get along or confess their true feelings. So she's essentially a haunted painting that affects the real world, which is, I'm assuming, not a matchmaker, more like a busybody. Because the only reason she got involved was because Poe made a wish and she misconstrued the wish, and it was a whole thing. It was problematic. Okay, so a little after 2:15. Wait, would I do it for a Tony stack? Would I do what? Oh, so many paintings in here. What would I do? A lot. I like snacks. Is that a squid? Okay. Wait, what's that? I, for real, have the book for this. It's a VHS of Poe and Monroe, which is the previous game. I have the novel for that. Okay, well, I guess we have to start placing paintings. Chalk cellars. Are any of these chalk? Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, it's just a barcode. So, a worried boar. Is there a place for a boar? Lighthouse. Henge, Revenge, Chapel. Woods. We have woods.
Gray's painting of the Aurora Woods is often compared to Edvard Munch's The Scream for the curvature they share. But Merlehaven residents have noticed another pattern. For them, the Aurora Woods is sister to the undulating hills, and they do share physical borders.
Woods are next to the hills. What happens? I believe you get false information. We're gonna find out, because I'm gonna get them wrong. Her? Mysterious woman?
No one knows who she is, but rumors abound. Mordecai's first love? His first wife? An ancestor? But why all the blood? Endearingly nicknamed
Blood?
the Mordecai Lisa, some say she bears a striking resemblance to his mother.
What blood? Her lipstick? The Hunt, Last Auk, Butcher, Future, Burial Ground, Merlehaven Island. Alright, what do we have? We have a solitary figure standing in a road that circles the island. Triggers false info. Get him? Why? Kegs in a cellar. Mirrorless butterflies. A worried boar. Well, I guess I have no choice but to just place them, right? So I don't have enough clues. Do we take the risk and get something wrong? Oh, wait. There was an entire other area. That is very true. Trig can attest to this. He and I used to go to this gallery all of the time. One year, they hosted one of mine, and they kept refusing all of the names that I came up with mine, to the point where I just had a friend name something, and we ended up using that. But those names in that gallery were always really bad. Savior's Bell.
Saviour's bell was originally sounded to warn islanders of trouble at sea, but its ringing soon became synonymous with drownings instead. Gray's painting depicts Saviour's bell in action at Merlehaven docks, but it was dismantled in 1975 when it was acquired by Gallery Argenta. Despite its removal, some say they can still hear its doleful chimes on stormy nights.
I did. Trig, did you have any of your share there? I know you played piano there a few times, but I'm not sure if you also had any paintings or drawings hung. The Loop. Auk Fair. I gotcha. Yeah, Trig and I used to be real involved in the art world.
Although the cause of the undulating hill's hypnotic rise and fall has yet to be found, geologists believe it's shaped by underground thermodynamics. Digging down has proved impossible, as the hill's rubber-like surface is impenetrable, and visitors who attempt the trip frequently experience blackouts and other disturbing side effects.
I appreciate that, thank you. I think you are too, because you're spending time with me. This stuff is always way more fun when I have people to hang out with. Butterflies! I know what goes here.
The Merlehaven Butterfly Park and Centre for Tourism is on the north coast of the island and is home to over 2,000 exotic butterflies from all over the world. Merlehaven has its own unique butterfly species too, a merlefly, which resembles a red admiral but with asymmetrical markings on its wings.
I mean, I'm being honest about it. Like, the whole reason why I like streaming is just so I can hang out with people. I greatly appreciate it, and it always amazes me that more than just Trig will show up. Childhood friends must show up. Family must show up. Relatives must, because this is how I spend time with them. It's just timing and when people are available, and even just getting people to find me. Do you think this is the loop? Studio, you're the producer. You have to show up. It's your job. What am I paying you for if you don't show up? Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I want to do the... Let me see the back. Alright. I don't know if there's clues on the backs of them. What do you mean, what are you paying me for? I've been producing your game for the betterment of, like, 2 years at this point. By the way, RTF Studio is making a video game. I am the producer. I will stream it when she finishes it. And I hope all of you enjoy her game also. She's been putting a lot of work into it. Like, a lot of work. Okay, I'm gonna put the boar in the hunt. Because it's worried. Hopefully this isn't wrong.
Native to Merlehaven, the wild boar is generally harmless, though sometimes still hunted for sport. It's a frowned-upon activity that the triumvirate continuously consider banning, and Gray was against the hunt too. His painting aimed to bring more eyes onto their plight.
Okay, so... he's concerned about the wildlife of the island. One Trick and Mr., like, you guys, what interests do you guys have, or gals, or, I'm sorry, I don't know, I don't want to say the wrong ones, but, like, what interests do the two of you have outside of streaming? Like, watching streams and games? Chemistry? Wait, you're a chemist? It is Mystery Sky. Well, that's so cool. If you don't know, I'm a fan of potions, so that means you can make some. See, chemistry is really hard. You got talents. I feel like I'm missing a room or something. Our last paintings are solitary figures staying on a road and it circles the island. It looks like someone in the woods. And painting of several kegs. See, you can say that you're studying it, but the amount of study that we put into art and things like that is probably less than what you're putting into. We get to just make things up, but you have to actually learn compositions. That's so much harder. Wait, me to settle down? I'm just saying, One Trick, you gotta believe in yourself. What happens if I sit on the bench? Wow, studio, this isn't about you. Oh, I can move them. Okay, that changes everything. That changes literally everything. Can we take the people? All right. Nope, can't take that. Oh yeah, the possibilities, man. I love that you can take them. So, and I can retake the ones that I've already done. Okay, nothing happens if you put it in the wrong spot. We're just gonna trial and error this time now, because I don't know where these go. Okay. We're just gonna slap them on each spot. No button if wrong for this, but I think that changes when it's the people, because the people will play a video that you have to watch, because you'll see in their like facial expressions and the way they move and talk to have tells of lies and things like that. This is still the tutorial.
The loop depicts the main road encircling Merlehaven that runs around the island and back again in the shape of a Mobius strip. Gray said that if you stand still for long enough on the loop, you'll meet everyone on the island.
It should. That's the way that it appeared before. Wait, what do you hate? The education system? Because I'll agree, our education system's bad. Alright. I just don't know what the kegs could be. Not in this room. Not in this room. Here? Nope. There we go.
The chalk cellars are home to one of Merlehaven's largest exports,
that kind of cellar.
Merle Port wine. Using water from a natural spring in the Aurora Woods, the wine is said to have great healing and sometimes hallucinogenic properties. It's also the only alcohol that licensed premises can serve at all times of the day.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright. Now...
Wake up. Wake up. Oh, wake up.
I'm up. I'm up. Do I have other items? Nope. Oh. Wait, what? Now it says 2 eyes. Oh. Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate that. You're a game dev? Nice to meet you. I love indie games, so if you want to talk about a game or games that you make, I'd love to hear what they are. Alright, 1 eye. Key. I'm gonna take the key for now. Eye of Mordecai. Oh, can't interact with that. Oh, you've currently interviewed them. That's awesome. One trick, there are tons of ways that you can do that these days. Studio doesn't know coding yet, but she's working on her game. There's lots of different avenues to take. Okay.
Yes.
Poe, unlock the door for us. Thank you. Oh, I keep forgetting I have an inventory system. The monitor in reception area to... Wait. Let me start over. The monitor in reception areas to be the gateway between here and there. I must be careful not to activate it before I'm ready to leave. H. Nothing on the back. Okay, before I do that... Night 1, 2, 3. Okay. We got the paintings now. Alright, I already took notes on who these are. Can't interact with that. Okay, how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have all 6? I do. Let me see if anything else changed. Okay. That definitely changed. Okay. What up, Ace? Okay, I don't want to mess with those rooms yet. These seem important. Okay, there's a maze. Hotline. I don't want to use hotline yet. Higgins. We're gonna solve this first try. Daniel, were you able to solve this on your first try? Because I'm guaranteed to. I've declared it. I'm not gonna do a phone prank on the hotline. I need those precious hotlines. Dear friend, if you found this, then the worst has already happened. Mordecai's killer has buried me. Wait, buried me here? Like, in the gallery? I must have been close to catching them. Don't let them get you, Higgins. I didn't know if I could change the staff.
You see them too, don't you?
Hello?
It was actually Angel Abernathy,
What?
Marie's daughter, that caused all those chickens to levitate. Marie knew that too, because Angel had been trying to cast a scrying spell to find her lost basset hound, but she'd accidentally summoned a rather grumpy spirit instead. This wouldn't have been a problem had there not been so many witnesses, along with the triumvirate having just criminalized all forms of divination.
Okay, so Maria's farm, she cast a spell, putting that down. Okay, they have changed, so let's check these out now.
Merlhaven doesn't have coal. Mallow coal is basically the guts of the island. It is, like they said, very powerful and supernatural. But the island wasn't very happy having its guts removed, and soon found ways to kill the miners trying to disembowel it. The mines still ooze mallow coal from time to time, where the rock face is at its weakest.
Mallow coal. I'm probably being excessive with these notes, but we're solving this.
Real Merlers call Abernathy's bluff Lover's Muff, because of all the broken hearts that leap from the precipice into the salty embrace of the sea below. A few people even get pushed.
No.
It's no surprise that over 90% of Merlhaven tourists have already tasted the pleasures of Merle port wine before their arrival. It's almost as if it contained an ingredient that was luring them here.
Oh, wait. This room changed completely now that I think about it. So, I didn't think twice about that one changing, but this one was where the girl from the painting was. What's over this way now? Access is key. It's Poe again.
Gray's killer definitely knew him. Why? Because the crime scene had no signs of forced entry or exit, and only his coveted diamond orc figurine was missing. Justice Hoon, who was deputizing at the time, surmised the killer must have used a key. How did they get that key? Hoon had two theories. Firstly, perhaps Gray had befriended one of his subjects, or was having a romantic relationship with one, and thus had given them a key. Secondly, and more plausibly, perhaps the killer had simply found Mordecai's spare key. He kept it attached to a powerful magnet, out of sight, but easily within reach, above his doorway.
Okay. So someone either stole it or... Wait, did you see those particles? portrait. Gallery, ambition. Telephone? Okay, so each of them has 3 states. Divergent, Merlehaven. Passion, home, criminal. Diamond? Key. We got another magical bench. Key, passion, disagreement, Mordecai, criminal, ambition. Okay, before we place more here, I want to see if there's any changes in the other room. They do. I noticed that also. I want to see what changed in the main room first. Lighthouse. Uh-oh.
From what I can tell, the catacombs under the henge served as a safe place for the witches of Merlehaven for years. The excavation in 2011 was paid for by the Argenta family. I suppose they'd moved their stuff out by then.
Okay. Why are the paintings that I placed gone? Oh, no, they're not. The loop's still here. I don't know why I thought they were. It does look like a meatball now, doesn't it? Alright, let's check these paintings. See if there's any generic clues.
That rubber-like surface on the undulating hills is in fact the skin of the North Sea creature that we're currently standing on.
That one I don't believe.
Merlehaven isn't an island. It's a monstrous, godlike octopus that's taking a bath.
Do you think this is an unreliable narrator?
The Butterfly Park is incandescently beautiful with its water fountains and Art Nouveau sculptures, and the most wonderful place to relax. That is until you realize that the merle fly is actually carnivorous, like the Pheneseca tarquinius, and enjoys gnawing on its bedfellows.
I mean, that's normal for butterflies.
Saviour's Bell still gets rung by the unhappy spirits of Merlehaven, mostly witches who were drowned by the triumvirate in the Aurora trials. Mayor Spence ordered the bell to be destroyed, and the triumvirate passed a law banning the paraphernalia of divination. They'd hoped to cover up their sins by severing all ties with the spirit world. Didn't work, did it?
Apparently not.
Our drunken crab-fishing forefathers couldn't build a road in a straight line, hence the loop.
Okay. I was really expecting to be like, and then all of the murders happen specifically on the loop.
The Aurora Woods really do scream. Allegedly, due to their strange molecular structure, they let out an unpleasant shrieking sound each time they are hit by an axe. I think it's more to do with all the drownings they've seen. Either way, I'd use a chainsaw.
Okay.
Let's not start on the Argentas, shall we? But here's some food for thought. Olivia Argenta bought the rights to the written works of Sir Francis Bacon in 1966. Coincidence?
1966 isn't a date that we have noted yet. Alright, studio. I'll see you in a little bit.
See how her mysterious eyes follow you around the room?
No.
I know her name, and I'm not going to tell you. Every year, on the night before Halloween, the Triumvirate organizes a secret boar hunt as a peace tribute to the incoming wave of spirits. They will never ban boar hunting unless it looks like they might run out of boars.
That's good to know. Okay. Here's what I want to experiment. Oh, wait. The fish.
They ate Majesty, you know. After saving Merlehaven from Mayor Spence, Majesty was spit roasted by the Argenta family over a campfire at the Henge. Doesn't say that in the brochure, does it?
Wow. It definitely didn't. What happens? Oh. Okay. Can't put them there. What about Henge? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to the... Wait, what was this room again? Yeah, this is the room with their paintings. What was this one? Diamond. So who has diamond? Xavier has diamond. Okay. Xavier has diamond. Where is diamond? I like the coloring of it. A lot of the paintings look very nice. Oh, that's not Xavier. Wait. No. I want Xavier. That's not him. That's him.
Those diamond animals you have lying around, they must be worth something. I remember buying a diamond once. An engagement ring. Proposed at the beach at Bali. I thought it would warm Caroline up. It didn't.
Okay. Hello! Thanks for coming to the stream. I am insistent that I'm going to solve this. So... Sunday is also Diamond, but that changed to Merlehaven. Is there a new Merlehaven somewhere? Or a new... Diamond? Oh, I'm feeling less confident now. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I appreciate you coming by. So, Xavier didn't tell me anything. He has he doesn't have Merlehaven. So, does anyone have Diamond and Merlehaven? We got Lilith. Who has... No one has Merlehaven 1. Alright. Lilith. That's her, right? Yeah. Start.
Tourism is booming. Visit Merlehaven, the land of ghosts and fish. Thing is, people are told the hills are dangerous, and they still go. Hate picking up bodies from there.
Oh no. Merlehaven. Lilith picks up bodies. Oh, picks up bodies. Merlehaven. Never trust a girl named Gallery. I would love to stream until I beat this Shmagegi, but this will probably be divided up. Does anyone have gallery in their clues? Oh, Lilith does. Let's put her back.
I think my favourite piece is Majesty. The giant fish that fell out of the sky and killed our oppressive leader. What's not to love? Oh, sorry. Should have said one of your paintings, shouldn't I?
Nah, I agree with you. The fish is my favorite also. Home. Does anyone have a home? Auto. Spacebar to toggle. Thank you so much. That is actually really cool to know. Alright, Auto. Oh, did I double click?
I had this babysitter once.
That's
called
so
Holly.
cool.
She looked after me for years. You know, fed me jam tarts, let me stay up late. She was great. Then, all of a sudden, she was gone. There was a lot of shouting, so... Thanks, Dad.
Okay, something happened with Otto's babysitter. Babysitter... sad. It's probably not the best note, but... negligent? No one has... oh, Otto has negligent. Okay. Are we just getting really lucky that this same panel...
I don't want to kill the mood or anything, but my manager says if this portrait makes me look stupid, she's going to sue. You know, Daphne, she's hardcore. Doesn't want anything to, you know, affect my fame.
Okay. But he's not the famous one. The famous one is Pym. Is Portrait one of these? Professor Myers. Okay, what about over here? Disagreement. Dominique. Where's her icon? Oh.
It's the only thing we fight about. We're supposed to be saving up for Paris, but Adam says I spend too much. He's probably right. I spent a fortune last week on a new corset. It's gorgeous, though. Champagne satin with a feather trim.
Okay. Mordecai. I don't know if I should be cross-referencing as much as I am. Oh, Dominique again.
You know, I could get used to this. It's strangely therapeutic talking while you draw me. And kind of hot.
Oh my.
I'm just trying to make you blush. It's no fun when you don't play along.
Why does her plaque look like what? Oh, because I'm assuming that that is a legitimate clue that I got. That one was... she was distraught by all of the dead bodies. Criminal? At least that's my assumption. Professor Myers. Wait, where is she?
The security camera we installed to protect the phone box in the theatre district has itself been vandalized. I'd say it was the work of children. but they've been very precise in their destruction.
Why would children be precise in destruction? Well, that one's probably important. Okay, Professor Myers. Children precise in destruction. Well, that's probably important. Ambition? Ambition is auto. I want to learn more about Pym.
Oh, it's a privilege. I mean, it's great being able to influence people into bed to talk about climate change and kind of generally raise awareness for things like alcoholism.
My Muppet doesn't have a glittery mouth. Okay, auto. Alcoholism. That's my takeaway. Professor Myers has key. So does Xavier. Let's do... Nope, not him. Let's do the professor again. So, are the dots consumed clues?
Did you know? They say there's a skeleton key in Merlehaven that unlocks every door on the island, forged by Montpellier. It only appears on Halloween and disappears once it's used.
Okay. The key worked again. Magic key. One night. Portrait. Let's find portrait. Now it's just an SCP. Oh, that's a good idea. That might be why. Alright, portrait.
We take a picture of our patients before they enter, and one just as they leave. A before and after, if you will. Do you want to see yours?
Wait. The artist went to jail. Did that update her? It did. That did. They take pictures before and after. And the artist was sent there. Ace, you're being too particular about that one texture. I don't want to click on her. Okay. Auto, we need home. Where is Auto? That didn't consume a red dot.
She looked after me for years. You know, fed me jam tarts, let me stay up late. She was great. Then, all of a sudden, she was gone. There was a lot of shouting, so... Thanks, Dad.
Okay, so it consumed one here, but it didn't show it appear there. Negligent. Am I doing this wrong? All right.
I don't want to kill the mood or anything.
It didn't do the red.
My manager says if this portrait makes me look stupid, she's going to sue. You know, Daphne, she's hardcore. Doesn't want anything to, you know, affect my fame.
All right, we did that one already. Okay. So, does anyone have passion? Lilith is next for passion.
No, I'm definitely a foodie.
That one had the red dot.
Money was a bit tight when I was younger, and it instilled me with this kind of quick or hungry mentality.
So 3 of hers are consumed with 3 lit. Merlehaven.
Tourism
It didn't
is
do it that
booming.
time.
Visit Merlehaven, the land of ghosts and fish. Thing is, people are told the hills are dangerous, and they still go. Hate picking up bodies from there.
Alright, so we have to gather them top to bottom. And then that's probably our charges for clues, right? Okay. I want to do Xavier's again. So we gotta find criminal. If I can solve Dr. Decker my first try, I can solve this my first try. Alright, Xavier, where are you at? Oh.
What's Professor Myers like? She rehabilitated you after the lighthouse thing, right? I suppose you at least didn't paint a giant penis on the side of it. Would have gotten you more fans, though.
Okay, so he doesn't like the facility. What's his next key? Out of everything I'm taking notes of, I should be taking notes of the order of which their paintings are.
You're 3 hours late! It's your studio. Did you forget where it is? Maybe you should get a spare key made or something.
Spare key? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take a photo of this so I don't have to walk back and forth so much. There we go. Diamond. Where is Diamond? Here it is.
Those diamond animals you have lying around, they must be worth something. I remember buying a diamond once. An engagement ring. Proposed at the beach at Bali. I thought it would warm Caroline up.
He was with Caroline. Alright. Let's see. Diamond is also... Who is that? Is that the twins?
Are those Diamond? Oh, they're adorable. Look, Sunday, that's what I want for our birthday.
Okay. She was not interested in that portrait. Oh, Koa's getting angry. Portrait? There's portrait. Well, they were genetically engineered.
This isn't the first time we've posed for a portrait. Mother had one commissioned for our 10th birthday. Now it hangs in the foyer, which is delightful when prospective suitors come to visit.
Okay, she did not seem to like that. Home. Prospective suitors? Genetically engineered tennis players? That's interesting.
We still live at home, but it's better now than it was. We were studied a lot growing up. Our parents' colleagues used to stay over at the house to observe us. That all stopped when we turned 18, thank God. Now that we're older, we're less remarkable.
Oh no. Oh wait, what did that change to? Okay, gallery is the next one we need. Yeah, they said that they were test tube babies and that they were grown in a lab. Oh, hold on. Yeah, gallery and disagreement are next. Wait, who was that? Is that her?
I'm excited by the thought of my portrait hanging in the gallery. Who knows? It could be worth millions one day. I was on the cover of our West End musical, so I must have a pretty face.
Okay. Disagreement. We're getting through that list.
It's the only thing we fight about. We're supposed to be saving up for Paris, but Adam says I spend too much. He's probably right. I spent a fortune last week on a new corset. It's gorgeous, though. Champagne satin with a feather trim.
And then Mordecai is her final. Mordecai is who we're solving for, right? Or the location.
You know, I could get used to this.
There was a bell.
Strangely therapeutic talking while you draw me. And kind of hot. I'm just trying to make you blush. It's no fun when you don't play along.
Okay. So... Dominique had a bell. She's the only one who had that sound. So what happens...
I told you I don't have a key. There was a spare key above the door, but that's not much use when you're locked inside.
Locked inside?
He liked to lock the doors when he painted me.
So you knew where the spare key was?
Obviously, I just told you.
Okay, she knew where the key was.
He said his spare had gone missing.
From where?
I have no idea. And even if I did, I wouldn't have let myself in.
Why not?
It would have been a bit creepy.
Why would it have been a bit creepy? Can I
He
re-question?
said his spare had gone missing.
I'd used it once, months ago. I mean, I'd left Pip there and needed to get him
Auto
for a
new
gig.
key.
Did you keep the key?
Nah. Oh, oof. Actually, now you mention it, I can't remember. Maybe I've still got it.
Maybe he has. You think Pip's the killer? Muppets have never killed anyone.
I didn't know about the key.
Did he ever leave you alone in the loft?
Didn't know.
No. I don't get myself into those kinds of scrapes.
She is very assertive.
Mr. Gray's cleaner says that she discovered you alone inside the studio a couple of weeks before his death.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Monday left her coat behind. I went back to get it.
How did you get in?
The spare key. It wasn't hidden very well. But I was only in there a moment, and I put it right back.
Sunday, Monday. No key.
I told him to get one, so yes, I knew about the spare key.
Did you ever use it?
Xavier knows key.
A couple of times, yes. That man was probably late to his own funeral.
Did you go to his funeral?
No. Did you?
No. Okay, so we got all of those. We got all of our clues. Does that mean we can open this door? Wait, recycle? One becomes two? Oh, I think I misunderstood those little balls and I overused clues. There was one in here, right? Nope. Okay, I greatly misunderstood that mechanic. Oh, that's kind of bad. Are there any other... Are there refills I can get somewhere? Alright, let me check. Let me check over here again. Oh, what is that? Nine, 8. 988. Nine, 886. Nine, 865. We're gonna solve this. Nine, 8, 8, 6, 5, 1.
Yes.
Okay, what did I solve? It just said solved. Oh, key. Well. Oh, wait.
As far as I know, the Argentas were a family of jewellery makers. The paintings were added once it was open to the public. Actually, I'm not sure how many Argenta pieces we have anymore. Most of them were sold or returned. There was a display case somewhere with the Argenta work in, but, maybe it's gone?
I'll keep an eye out for Argento work.
The Recreation and Rehabilitation Act 2017, the RRA, also known as Millhaven's Prison Act. That's my pride and joy.
Did that consume a dot? Okay, it didn't.
Anyone can be famous. I want to be adored. Put me on a pedestal and shower me with rose petals. Adam doesn't get it. He's like a dog, happy with whatever he's given. But I need passion. I want to be wanted.
Okay. Let me double check. Okay, that didn't consume anything. Oh, I did you.
I can't remember a time when we weren't famous. I remember an interviewer asking us once if we felt like we were the same person. What sort of question is that to ask an 8-year-old? How would you even know? We have our fans, but most people just aren't comfortable with the idea of cloning.
I have a famous clock. I made it for the Neptunian Theatre Company. It was a grandfather clock you could fit a body into, that then magically disappeared, as if teleported through time. Nancy. Poor Nancy.
Oh no! Where in time is Nancy?
Uncle Steve's the headless horseman, not me. When he died, Dad took over and changed the name from Stewart's to Rendell's. Tough times. Lots of arguments.
So she doesn't feel that she's famous.
Oh, he's the famous one. And I just made him out of bits. When they argued, I'd hide in my room building Pip. I didn't have an imaginary friend, but I just spoke for him. And then we chatted, like, all the time. And the rest is history.
Okay. His home life is kind of bothering me. Collectible urn. Urn has an 8 under it. I'm just gonna jot that down real quick. Urn equals 8. Okay, can't interact with that anymore. Nope. Can I put the urn here? Nope. Can I put the urn here? Nope. Alright, I feel like we need to find some place for the urn.
I'm Higgins, and I stopped questioning why or how this place existed a long time ago. I've updated the recordings with the truth for your listening pleasure.
Oh, police interview.
The Recreation and Rehabilitation Act 2017.
So we can revisit the clues. Oh yeah, Higgins is definitely guilty. So we have to progress to night 2 for the other clues.
I didn't know about the key.
Okay. I know about the key. It's on this wall. Oh wait, what happens if we do this again? Oh, did that progress the night?
Have you been home yet? You look... I take it nothing happened last night. If you see anything strange, you let me know. Anything, okay? I'll be in later. Hopefully.
No, I wasn't ready to progress. Thanks for putting all those paintings out for me yesterday. Just 2 more days to go. Take care. No! I wasn't ready. Alright, it's not my fault if something goes horrifically wrong because I didn't get the information. No, it's not case closed. I wish that would have been more clear to know that clicking that progressed time. Alright, this room is the same? No, it's not. What happens at Gallery Argenta stays at Gallery Argenta. Please do not take the works of art home, Sasha. Wait, is there anything? Nothing on the back. You know, the one time I don't check on the back of something is when there's definitely going to be something on the back. Oh, we got the bird. We got the island. Did this change?
Better known as her alter ego, Miss
Nope.
Moonstruck, talented dancer Dominique Serrant regularly...
Merry-go-round. So, do you guys have any leading suspects so far? I feel like we don't have enough. Wait, what? There was a pop-up just a second ago. I feel like we don't have enough information yet. Are there any more crates in here? I'm just looking for the crates. Okay, we have the island.
Merlehaven Island was discovered in 1953 by crab fishermen who'd sailed too far out of the wash. The island was populated by many great auk, even though they had been declared extinct over 100 years before. These penguin-like creatures are still celebrated in Merlehaven's annual Auk Festival.
Well, now we know. Now we know why they're so important. Doorway within a doorway? Nope. Nope. In the sky painting? Oh yeah! I did not notice that. Woo, that's not ominous. Butcher. Oh, that's bigger than I expected it to be.
A staple of popular folklore, the so-called Butcher of Merlehaven was the villain of many tales of missing pets, vanished children, and cannibalism. The island's modern-day butcher, however, takes a more cosmopolitan approach and has recently begun working with a lab that offers synthesized meat.
Last Orc.
The fabled great orc was originally thought to be extinct when the last specimens were killed in 1844 on Eldey, off the coast of Iceland. But they reappeared in 1953 along with Merlehaven itself. Sadly, for the remaining orc, they were hunted to extinction again by the crab fishermen who settled here.
Was the island lost to time? What do we have left? Lighthouse, merry-go-round, and doors. I don't know what the doors could be. Oh, doors would be doorway. No one accused you.
This was the last painting from Gray's dream period, and the last piece he worked on before the 6 portraits that preceded his death. Doorways are said to represent passages and the transition from one life to the next.
Why does it look like the gallery?
Gray was recorded saying that he'd passed through a gateway through which he could not return.
It 100% looks like the gallery. Look at the floor planks that Ace keeps bringing up. Fair.
On the 16th of April 1953, the crew of a fishing trawler first discovered Merlehaven Island. This day would come to be known as Merlehaven Day, the island's birthday, and every year it's celebrated with the arrival of the Orc Fair.
That looks like a woman's face right there. One thing. You insulted many floorboards. You insulted many things one time.
Merlehaven's picture postcard lighthouse was built soon after sailors arrived on the island and was tended by lighthouse keeper Leon Knoll for an incredible 53 years. After Leon's retirement in 2010, the lighthouse stopped working, and any attempts to fix it have been in vain. Mordecai Gray appeared to have a strange fascination with the building, and it appears in several of his works.
Okay. I guess we're ready to start the night.
Welcome to Gallery Argenta.
Yeah, that didn't change.
I'm Jamie, your jovial art museum.
I didn't see anything else change. Let me ring the bell just to be safe. Can I? Yeah, bench doesn't do anything. I want to ring the bell. And I want to look in the crystal ball. We're just covering our bases now that we know there's potential paranormal stuff. Why have a magical crystal ball if you're not going to look into it?
During an excavation of the henge in 2011, a hive of secret passageways and rooms was found running all the way to the Aurora Woods and beyond.
Alright, nope.
This giant crystal ball.
Alright, let's go for... Okay, let's go for the night. Was that a bat?
Miss Argenta just called me to ask for one of the Grey portraits. Just pick any one of the 6 and leave it in reception. It's going away to be tested for authenticity, whatever that means. I think they all look hideous, so they're probably all authentic.
Wow. Choose portraits for Sasha. They are not hideous. Whose portrait do we choose? So far, Xavier seems the most shady. The Professor and Lilith both had bells. Alright. Well, I don't know what mechanic this provides, like what sending them away does. I'm gonna guess that it just narrows down the search, like you send away the ones you think wasn't it. True, it could just change them. Okay. How do I send them? Nope. Oh, wait. There are other spots, right? So the henge... Well, can't put that there. Never mind. I thought that I could interact with more. Who do I send? I feel like I don't have enough information. Okay. We're gonna experiment. Let's put the twins here. And I don't think... Wait. Otto knew where the key was. Andy says he might have it. Lilith says she doesn't know, but she could be lying. And the professor says she doesn't know. So... Wait, why did that break it? Why did she break the crate? Why are the crates breaking? I am very confused. Alright, let's just advance. The twins are on the easel there. Night 2. Not clicking on that. They occupy me with their stories, but it's still the police interviews that will help me solve his murder. 3 questions, all in order, then touch their names. Link did it, he hates crates. That's possible. Okay, No, I don't have the twins! Were they moved someplace else?
Something has changed.
What has changed? What changed?
Mordecai's dream period diaries are largely incomprehensible, but he often described traveling through doorways and seeing many things he was unable to describe. One such tale was of a young girl called Kyra, who insisted she was his charge even though he had no recollection of her.
Let me know if you guys see something that changed. Nope.
Merlehaven is not an island, it's a creature. There is no bottom to Merlehaven. If you dive downwards, you will see more rubber-like skin that looks the same as that which is found on the undulating hills. There's no question that Merlehaven Island is part of a sentient creature. But the problem is, nobody knows what it wants.
The floor does look the same, very observant.
The Butcher of Merlehaven has always been one of the most respected inhabitants, with that title being passed down generationally and still unsullied. The current owners are the Milgrams. Their family crest motto is "Eat the Rich," which sounds pretty fair, considering the state of the world today. If you sit along the coastline of Merlehaven on the 16th of April...
Thank you,
around
One Trick.
10:30,
I greatly
you'll see an
appreciate
army
you
of
coming
ghost
by.
orcs
My next
deployed
stream
to
is on
the
Tuesday if you're available.
It's the anniversary of their extinction. They know what you did, and they're not happy about it.
Okay, I didn't do their extinction.
Lighthouse keeper Leon Noel jumped from the lighthouse and died a year after he'd taken up residence there. It was his spirit that kept the place alive, and it was only set free in 2010 when his ex-wife died. He originally jumped because she'd left him, and when he could sense she was close to the end, he left Merlehaven forever to be at her side. Gray went to prison for that thing.
Okay, so that's why he was sent to prison. Hold on, jotting that down. Gray prison for what was her name? Did they say her name?
Lighthouse keeper Leon Noel jumped from
no.
the lighthouse and died a year after he'd taken up residence there. It was his spirit that kept the place alive, and it was only set free in 2010 when his ex-wife died. He originally jumped because she'd left him, and when he could sense she was close to the end, he left Merlehaven forever to be at her side. Gray went to prison for that thing.
Yeah, studio. Honestly, I feel like I can go until 6. From the looks of it, since this is only 3 nights, if I go till 6, I could probably beat this. I want to know what changed. Wait, did this look? I just need to hang each painting once, and then I can escape this dream, but should I? I regret sending away the twins. Is this the same video? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I think that's the same video. Oh. What is this? Butterflies.
In many murder cases, the killer inadvertently leaves microscopic evidence at the crime scene that is later used to apprehend them. The murder of Mordecai Gray was no exception. That Halloween, a forensics expert pulled hemp fibers from the soft furnishings and wooden floor of Mordecai's loft. They were presumed to have been left by the killer, and although their precise movements could not be tracked, the freshness of the hemp fibers meant they'd been deposited recently. Forensics tracked those fibers down to one place, and one place alone. Merlhaven's butterfly sanctuary. But what did it mean? Based on the decomposition of the trace evidence found, forensics believed that Gray's murderer had visited the butterfly sanctuary just a day or two before their deadly deed.
Murder went to butterfly. Okay, so whoever had the key plus the butterfly situation. Oh, nope, can't reach that. It says deal. Insects, blank, supernatural, alibi, deal, payment. Memory? Wait.
No.
Okay, let me play. We're gonna play memory. Okay. Oh, wrong one. You're pretty tired?
Yes.
Does that mean you're not gonna stream? Okay. Means deal. Should I use the key before I do any of the evidence? Metamorphosis, favor, divination, paint, undulating hills, and magic. I'm gonna use the key. Oh, another vase. This one is... What's this one? Collectible urn. Um... 16? Back to notes page. Help.
Miss Argenta did fire Higgins, then agreed to accept his resignation for his CV. On his last night, he started smashing through the corridors, looking for these hidden rooms that he expected to find. Mainly, he just found the grass outside. It caused a lot of damage.
Can confirm that there are additional rooms. Man, I really hope it's not the twins. Speaking of the twins, I just got an update. The Twins just won their game today. Am I taking good notes? I have no idea if I'm taking good notes, but I'm doing the best I can. It's hard to know what information I need because they're giving so much. Okay. Dominique. We need to find Deal. There's like so much information. Oh.
I've decided I'm not coming back to Melhaven after the audition. I'm going to stay in Paris and start a new life. Which means I need money. So we can do this the easy way or the hard way. What's it to be?
Dominique does extortion? Extortion. Oh, so I can choose the easy way. Not choosing the easy way. Divination.
They might have banned fortune telling, but they can't ban dreams, can they? No matter how much you push things down, everything seeps into your dreams.
Insects.
Butterfly Sanctuary is my spiritual home. It's actually where I met Adam. I thought it was a sign, but it was just an open day. No entry fee. We go there a lot.
So Dominique knew about the key, right? She knew the key and butterflies. That's 2 for her. Alright. We have to find the hills. Well, there's the hard way. Do you guys want to see the hard way? Alright, nothing on the back.
You shouldn't have gone. People think it's a rush. Passing out. But some of those bodies look like they've been microwaved by the time I pick them up.
She does seem upset about the bodies. Where's insects? Where did that move to? I really want to see what the hard way is. You said it seems hard? Does it seem hard for the rest of you? I feel like I'm getting better at it the more I play. Okay, I need to change something to gain access to insects. Okay, we gotta see the hard way.
I love it when they say hard. I want half the money for my portrait when you sell it, paid into my Paris account. And if you don't, and you say you like it hard, I'll tell everyone just where you touched me. We've spent a lot of time alone together, and I'm just a sweet young girl being taken advantage of. Is that hard enough for you?
Kind of regret looking up the hard way. Well, that's a bit... I'm just gonna put red flag. Yep, definitely extortion on this one. The question is did he actually do that? Favor is the next one for Otto.
Would you like to buy him, Mordecai? Pip, for your best price. And it's for all his royalties too, so it's going to need to be a big number.
Why does he want to sell Pip? We need means or insects next, so let's keep an eye out for those. Oh, there's means.
I've been stuck in Merlehaven of late. No work offers abroad. No work offers at all, really. I'm begging Marcy's for a spot, but they're not interested. They did talk about Pip performing, but with someone else. Christ. That's how far I've fallen.
But why did he fall? Okay, next one for Otto is Metamorphosis. So we need insects and Metamorphosis. Oh, this is getting harder. Metamorphosis.
So, that woman I mentioned, her, I followed her to the butterfly park, but she disappeared again.
He was at the park.
I'm gonna keep checking in there, just in case she turns up.
Do you think that her he's talking about was her? Or was Dominique? Okay, next we need deal with Professor Myers. Alibi. Paint. Okay, can't do Professor Myers. Can't do Sunday. Xavier is Metamorphosis. Uh-oh, guys. Did these ones change? These ones didn't change. What do I do? And why is the one a different color? Why is Supernatural a different color? Wait, none of these have alibi. Let's try...
I called Adam to say I was running late. He didn't even question it. And then afterwards, he was waiting outside like he always does. Leo even apologized for keeping me. It must have been so obvious. So either Adam's stupid, or he doesn't care as much as I thought he did.
Deal. Professor Myers. That's who we need next.
I know you've been asking for blood.
I've got ears, Mordecai. You help me with my problem, and then you can have your payment.
What? Payments. Well, I guess...
Miss Park has agreed to meet me at the lighthouse. The one that you defaced, remember? Just the three of us. You testify against her, and I will literally pay you in blood. Deal?
Okay, she is willing to kill. Okay. Willing to kill. I have a lot of notes on the Professor and Dominique, so one of them is a red herring. Who needed insects? Lilith.
Yesterday, I scattered Sarah at the butterfly park. She was an entomologist from London Zoo. Another victim of the hills. I wonder if the butterflies are studying her now.
I did write that down. I also wrote down Lilith was at the butterflies. Means... Does anyone have means? No one has means. Okay. That means that's a free one. Paint's on here twice. Magic. Divination? Did anyone have divination? Metamorphosis. Oh, auto supernatural. I saw that one. Look, don't mock me for taking detailed notes. You don't know.
Sometimes, when I'm like, very drunk, he talks to me, if you know what I mean. Nope. I mean, if I get really, really drunk,
Pip talks.
I can see him move on his own. Classic living doll trope.
Pip talks while drunk. Okay, so I need metamorphosis, supernatural. Metamorphosis and supernatural. Oh. That's easy. Professor Myers.
I'd say about half of all criminal cases involve a supernatural plea of one kind or another. Normally that would result in some kind of mental health assessment. But not here, in Merlehaven.
Okay. So I need metamorphosis, metamorphosis, and metamorphosis. I mean, I guess we can check people's alibis. I am the detective. Yeah, I am having fun. I'm nervous about those little red dots. But we can find out more hard way. Let's check Xavier's alibi. Yeah, that's the problem. The ones that I'm missing.
You can tie yourself in knots if the lie becomes too elaborate. I simply said I'd left the syringe lying around and my mother injected herself. I just gave her the means.
Okay, Xavier killed his mom. Killed mom. Yeah, this is a mind palace that doesn't want to work with you. Let's see the means.
I'm fine cutting people and using syringes, but needles were Caroline's thing. I used to spy on her, dancing to old records. She loved the sound of the needle scratching the vinyl.
Okay. Well, I'm running out of rolls.
He was dead, drowned in the Aurora woods. I think Jason was murdered, like your mother.
Okay. That was not what I was expecting.
You said one of the tennis twins was sick. I can't legally deal out advice anymore, but I'll help if I can. I can review the medication she's on and check any results.
That'd be cool if I knew any of their story, but I accidentally sent them away.
I didn't give her any drugs. She just intentionally OD'd. I was off my face, as per usual. But I did call for an ambulance, but she was dead when they arrived. I've been in rehab. I'm cutting out the drink for good this time.
Okay.
You've got a way of getting secrets out of people, haven't you, Mordecai? Mordecai. Mordecai. Chai.
Is she high?
I infuse their drinks with cannabis. Makes them slightly less despondent. For a while.
I'm starting to feel really bad for her. That girl is struggling.
He was dead. Drowned.
Oh, I already did that one. Because she keeps getting very depressive.
Think of it as an investment in the arts. You're sponsoring a future star. The first award I win, I'll be sure to thank you.
She just wants money, so I don't think she's the culprit. I have to roll some of these. Okay, where... Female Super Mario? Where's the sign to show the order for the other... Oh, there it is. Metamorphosis is after magic. So where is magic? Right here.
Blood magic is illegal on Melhaven, as is all divination. So if that's what you're doing, you need to stop. Oh, and also, just stop. Why would you do that? You might need some kind of help, Mordecai.
Okay, Metamorphosis. Let's do Lilith, since that's the last one she needs.
We're spreading ashes at the Butterfly Park now. It's become the #1 dead zone. I keep imagining butterflies eating ashes and growing little human heads.
What?
It's not as cute as it sounds.
She's... Okay. That's how I'm feeling also, studio. If only I had the twins, I could cycle even more. Why did I send them away? I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, what's the magic? Do I have magic? Magic and undulating hills. Alright, I do have magic again. What happens if I use up all of the things?
A ventriloquist. I always thought he was a magician. He looks shifty, like he's hiding something. I've seen him in the bar a couple times. Maybe he's the one who's been stealing things.
I think she's stealing things. Otto is too busy being drunk. Okay. Professor Myers is the next one for this.
When I am in my Vice Justice robes, you will obey me.
What?
Or else. But I'm harmless as a butterfly, really.
Okay, she compared herself to a butterfly. She definitely has the most notes. Bro, you have undulating hills twice? I didn't even notice that. Butterfly knives? It's possible. Okay, paint, hard way. Payment, divination, favor. Okay, well, I guess we just... What's favor? We're going off the beaten path here.
Would you mind awfully if I borrowed one of your whiskey glasses? No, don't trouble yourself. I'll just take the one on the side. I'll bring it back next time we meet.
Okay. He took a whiskey glass. I don't know if that helps.
There's a secret Undertaker's oath. The bodies of the dead, they must be respected. They're all people's loved ones, not toys to play with, so respectfully, no. If you want to paint still life, get someone to sit still.
Oh, she was offended that he wanted to paint. Okay. I want to know if you were at the butterflies.
I was at the sanctuary a few months ago. They asked for permission to use a specific pesticide that kills spiders. They're eating all the butterflies, apparently.
So, months ago doesn't help. I'm gonna try the table. Wait. No, not him. Let's do... Nope, doesn't work. Okay, so I took 2 of hers. Can't take his. No, I don't want to take his. Nope. I want to take his. I hope I'm doing this right. And then... Okay. So I have 4 for him and 1 for her. Let's try and cycle Metamorphosis again. So we need paint undulating hills.
You really don't remember being a patient at the manor? For defacing public property? The lighthouse? You don't remember any of it?
Okay. So I have to do... Crap, man. I'm not gonna be able to get... At least I'll be able to see one of his.
You say the hills changed you, but in a good way? I've dealt with patients who have been to the undulating hills. It cooks them, turns their insides hard. Blood magic is illegal on Melhaven. Blood magic is illegal.
I guess it has to play for it to cycle.
As is all divination. So if that's what you're doing, you need to stop. Oh, and also, just stop. Why would you do that? You might need some kind of help, Mordecai.
Why is it not cycling? What happens if I put him in the hard way?
The second time he went, Jacob set up camp in the hills themselves. Right in the middle. He was on the mortuary slab the next day. His insides had hardened, like he'd been cooked somehow.
So something about the hills cooks people?
Would you mind awfully if I borrowed one of your whistles?
I already did that one. Do I do divination?
You can travel to the mainland and knock yourself out with New Age stuff, but divination has been illegal here for decades. You know what they say about the spirit world in Melhaven? That's why it's banned.
No, Studio, he's not talking to us. He's talking to the artist who was killed. What's his alibi?
You can tie yourself in knots if the light becomes too...
I remember that. The means.
I'm fine cutting people and using...
Nope, we already did that one. I'm out of things to ask him, and I made no progress because I accidentally got rid of them and I couldn't cycle as much. Okay, we only have 4 real clues now.
Did you visit the butterfly park the day of the murder?
Briefly, yes.
And what were you doing there?
Looking at the butterflies. Thinking about the sheer force of will needed to become someone new. Why?
I already got
Trying to
her for that.
establish a timeline.
Aren't we all?
I got her with the butterfly and the key.
I was there the day before Halloween. It's a popular resting place.
How do you stop yourself treading in the ashes?
I don't.
So if we tested the shoes you're wearing now...
They'd say I'd been to the butterfly park.
I put her down for butterfly already.
I'm waiting to meet someone there.
So you've been to the butterfly park recently?
Yeah, I go there almost every day at the moment, you know, in case she comes back.
He's waiting for Dominique.
I've been in and out over the past few weeks. They're appealing our permit decision.
When was last time?
Day before Halloween? Whenever I turn up, they just make a big song and dance about having to clear up so many butterfly corpses.
Okay, so everyone with no information on the two of them have butterfly and key. Great. I'm nowhere closer to solving this. Well, I guess it's time to advance to the next day. Oh, that's so frustrating. I sent her away. Okay. Night 2.
Would you mind all...
I didn't ask nearly enough questions on night 1. I didn't realize that I could ask additional questions. So, deal, insects, metamorphosis, payment, supernatural, and paint. I can still ask. I'm gonna go do that. Man, I missed so much information on night 1. I mean, I guess I could still play them now. But I want to see if insects is on here. Magic, favor, paint. Favor, payment. Alibi. Means deal. Supernatural. Nope. Let's pick up, since we have one question remaining, let's do one from night 1. Let's see what we didn't ask Xavier and ask him something. Because I think we asked him about the key. Ambition, portrait, Merlehaven, passion? It's either passion or disagreement that we want. Ambition. Disagreement. Passion.
Kyoko said if I ever cut myself in anger, if there was blood in a piece I was working on, I should destroy it. She said it would attract lost souls and create a Zorigame, a possessed clock.
Okay. So are these... Was the blood magic that the artists work on trap the souls of these people? Next night. Well, next day, rather.
I know. We've had tons of visitors lately. I think Mordecai's creepy paintings, coupled with Halloween, are working perfectly. Plus, his murder, obviously. And the fact they've just reopened the case. Don't worry. You are night watch only. You don't have to deal with any customers. Only the shady sort that come at night.
Day 3. Just a reminder, it's your last night tonight. 3 nights on 4 nights off. What a job. See you in the morning. Wait, anything behind? Nope. Okay. Did anything change? Oh. Oh, already read that. Anything behind it? Nope. Alright, nothing there. Whoop. That clock doesn't change its time. Like, ever. Anything change in here? So do any of you in chat have any ideas who the culprit is? Rock formation resting at sunset. Three sinister-looking cloaked figures, each with a symbol attached to their chest. I'm gonna ring the bell. Headstone adorned with a skull. They're back. Did they change it?
Sunday and Monday, Merlehaven's most remarkable twins, were already well known as the miracle test tube daughters of geneticists Goddard and Constance Finch. But they found fame in
that
their
hasn't
own right
changed.
on the tennis court, quickly becoming the world's youngest and most memorable doubles champion.
Do you really not know? Okay, so the painter Gray was murdered by somebody who either used the spare key or he gave the key to. Out of the people who knew about the spare key was Sunday, Monday, Otto. Actually, Otto was given a key. Sunday, Monday knew about the key. The professor didn't know about the key. Xavier knew about the key, and Dominique also knew about the key. Following that, Xavier and Dominique knew about the blood with the paintings. The professor and Dominique both had motives to extort Gray, but neither of them had motives to kill him. Otto is a blackout drunk who had tons of abuse in his past and his present. He's also going completely broke, so I need to find out more about his money situation. The person who killed him left ashes from the butterfly place. And the ashes are cremated people who have died due to the Hills' death something. And Lilith, Otto, Professor and Dominique all had ashes, or all visited the butterfly place the day before the murder. I don't know if Xavier or Sunday Monday visited, because I couldn't interview Sunday Monday because I had to send them away. And I didn't cycle the plaques properly to find out from Xavier. Place of worship.
Merlehaven welcomes people of all religions, and today, Merlehaven Chapel is at the heart of the community, hosting weddings, burials, and ceremonies that mark the quarter and cross-quarter moons. Mordecai frequented the chapel as a child, up until his mother died.
Yeah, the professor is, but at the same time, she hasn't shown... She hasn't shown evidence of wanting to kill. Like, she seems more extortion.
Revenge of the Lake Woman is another work from Gray's dream period, depicting a woman rising from the lake in Aurora Woods. Some people speculate it's semi-autobiographical, as Gray's mother drowned in the same place when he was just 5 years old.
Oh. Do I have... Nope, that's not Henge.
The Henge is a rock formation that was allegedly home to the last ill-fated great auk before being consumed by the founding fissures. The distance and angle of each stone also correlates with the Fibonacci sequence, which spiritual people believe affords it a great focus of power.
Okay.
The Triumvirate were elected by the first settlers to help shape Merlehaven's future. The judge upholds the rule of law, the mayor oversees policy making, and the mage shelters all citizens together under one spiritual umbrella, regardless of their beliefs.
I wonder if they're connected with the urns.
This arresting dreamscape was the second painting in Gray's dream period. Mordecai never revealed what the painting was supposed to represent.
It's a clock.
But only spoke about it in one rare interview, where he claimed that he could still hear that infernal tick, tick, tick. Controversially, some people say they can see pagan imagery in the piece.
Well, let's see. I see the tree sprawling around the clock. It's an analog alarm clock. There's 3 figures on the left, which 1, 2, 3. There's a tree silhouette. I'm not sure what that is. Probably another tree. That's casting a shadow, so that's definitely something. I just can't tell what it is.
Originally an unorganized burial ground for the first settlers, the plot was turned into the largest solitary graveyard on the island, with thousands of headstones honoring the dead. Only Merlehaven residents with pre-booked plots can be buried here now.
I have no idea what that is. Okay. I keep checking on her because I know her from the other game. Let's try the next night. Final night, everybody.
Can you do me a favour? I've got someone interested in one of the Grey portraits. They want to buy one, but they're just not sure which one. They've asked me to choose, but I think they're all horrible. Can you pick one for me and hang it in reception? Just pick whichever one you fancy or hate the least. I'll be by later to pick it up.
I don't wanna. Who do we eliminate? Who is not a suspect? There's not enough information on Otto. We know Xavier and the professor both have the ability to kill. You know what? I don't think Dominique killed him. Because if she killed him, she would not have money. Can I take one of these? No. It doesn't allow... It's gotta be a person. We're definitely not sending the twins away this time. Look, that was a long shot, right? You know that a playtester was, like, cheesing the system. We're definitely keeping the twins, because we need more intel on them. We're definitely keeping Xavier, because we need intel on them. So... this is hard. Who? Those are definites. You know what? Maybe Lilith. It's not that I don't think it's her. It's that... let's see. Lilith never had the key. Since she never had the key, I feel I need less intel on her. Xavier? What do you mean? Is that not how you say his name? We got another statue. Hey, I just wanted you to thank you for putting all those paintings. Here's a gift for you, Sasha. Thanks, Sasha. I'm saying his name, Xavier. You not hear the Z? That's how you say it. That's how you pronounce it. Look, any other time you're like, do the accent, do the accent. I'm doing it naturally and you're like, nah, you're doing it wrong. I never did interact with any of these rooms. Wait.
Dominique, the burlesque ballerina.
I missed so much info.
Whilst it seemed like everything was against her, I think we all know Dominique only had herself to blame.
Oh no, we missed so much info.
Dominique.
Okay. Let me know. I didn't skip these rooms, I just forgot about them. What time are you planning on starting?
Anything he started. His mother hated him. His wife tried to kill him. And like a smitten schoolboy, he fell in love with his teacher.
No. No. I messed up so bad, guys. I messed up so bad. 8. How do I place it? I have 8 and, what was it, 16? Wait, what is this? Catherine.
Catherine is lost.
She's become evil. Although, there is something I want from her.
We're not solving this. What? That's 17, isn't it? Oh, 16. Where's 16 at?
I'll take care of Sunday's parents before their next iteration.
What? Oh, I messed up so much. I'm not okay.
Miss Argenta did fire Higgins.
Why are you obeying her? Open the crates, but let her hang her own damn paintings.
Thank you for calling the TIPS hotline. TIPS hotline can reveal one of the innocent suspects. This is a paid-for service. Please hang up, insert payment, and redial. Have a nice day.
Well, I mean, that's an option since we're running out of time on today's stream. I say we make a shot at answering this right before we raid into studio.
Vice Justice Catherine Myers, a narcissistic megalomaniac who thrives on controlling others. Fortunately, Mordecai managed to shake off her spell.
I'm not sure which ones are highlighted and which ones are not.
Lilith Rendell ate up everyone and everything that got in her way. If you knew her real secret, you'd be as good as dead. But on the bright side, she'd handle everything for you.
She's in the mafia.
Find the crystal ball.
Here's the crystal ball.
From what I can tell, the catacombs under the henge served as a safe place.
That's the crystal ball.
Gray idolized and adored his mother, whom he never really met.
Hold on. Crystal ball? I found it. Okay, I gotta do something to make something appear there. Maybe solve another puzzle?
The triumvirate were three swindling fishermen who were so bad at sailing, they got completely lost and ended up on Merlehaven. Their crew didn't have a say in whether they'd be elected or not, but they'd soon drawn up rules to ensure themselves of all the spoils and power. The drunken pirates that found in Merlehaven didn't even know what sea they were sailing in, let alone day of the week. According to geology,
we're going
most
fast.
of Mordecai's dream plugs were created autonomically, channeling the will and the way of the heart of Merlehaven itself. The future is a message to the rest of the planet, showing a clock ticking in Mother Nature, superimposed with the rituals of humanity. depicted as a pentagram. It's a prediction of death by climate change. Nothing more, nothing less. The triumvirate tried to out-and-out ban burials decades ago, but that kicked off a revolution from grieving Merlers. So instead, they passed a law limiting the size of the burial ground and gave council aid to Merlers who cremated their relatives. If you don't fall into either of those categories, you're either buried at sea or fed to the undulating hills.
There's something about those hills, man. I feel so bad that I missed an entire section. I goofed hard. Is there anything in here? Nope. Now that I have a better understanding of this, I'm gonna do another playthrough off stream. And, hold on, I wanna double check areas before I go through there. Wait, did Metamorphosis change here? I can come back and get bonus information on Sunday. Now that I have her painting. What?
Let's talk about Marina Yoshikawa, a professional cleaner who was employed to clear and clean Gray's loft 3 times a week. He had given her 2 rules to follow. Firstly, the 3 cleaning days were not to be known in advance, and Marina was meant to turn up unannounced. Secondly, and this is more interesting, Marina was to only speak in Japanese when working for Gray. Fatefully, Marina turned up to clean on Halloween at 10 minutes past 4. She remembers distinctly because the door had been bolted from the inside, and when she asked in Japanese whether she should come back another time, she was shocked to receive a rude dismissal, also in Japanese. Mordecai had never spoken to her that way before, so she quickly fled, but on later reflection admitted to Justice Huhn it definitely was not Gray's voice. The voice she heard was not deep enough, and Gray couldn't speak a word of Japanese. However, we can all assume that the murderer could.
Okay. That's what we have to do. We have to try and figure out who can speak Japanese. Tickets, 5D? Oh, what is this? Oh.
Oh no.
I wasn't sure what I was doing. I'm cheating. Oh, I don't need to cheat. That one was really easy.
Yes.
That's very subjective, Wizard. I would like to think I am, but I missed an entire room of clues. I'm missing a lot of information.
Mordecai Gray is the artist who was murdered last year. It's the main exhibition at the moment. I think you've probably just seen that phrase somewhere around the gallery.
Okay, that didn't help at all.
I told her it wasn't murder. It was euthanasia. That was the first time I ever saw Caroline excited. Complicitous. She said Mother had been stealing from me.
Well, we already know about him killing his mom, so that's not new. Also, I didn't kill him, Ace.
Don't be so ignorant. Jason wasn't killing people. He was possessed by Mayor Spence. Spence hated Millhaven, so went on a killing spree in Jason's body, and then drowned his vessel.
That's not true. Wasn't Jason the one who jumped off of the cliff? Or Noel? That was
You
Noel.
orchestrated this whole thing, didn't you? What's her name? How long have you known her? I mean, did she ever love me? No. Stupid. Stupid question. You wanted Pip, didn't you? You had her come to me to get to him.
You tried to sell Pip.
You put the diamond orc in my bag. Why would you do that? They emptied everything out when they accused me of stealing. No. Wait. No. Leo must have it. Leo must have it. This has better not be a joke, Mordecai. I'm going to check now. You stay here.
Which one was Leo?
All I know is that she was getting better before I gave her that clock. You told me it would make her better. You cheated me.
Oh no, the twins got a clock from Xavier. So twins are connected with Xavier. Oh, great. You're live and you're ready? Okay, chat. What do we do? I don't have enough time to complete this day, and there's not enough time to continue it next stream. Do we want to leave this as a cliffhanger, or do you want me to just make a wild guess? Evil? Oh, a bonus orb. I'm leaving it up to you, chat. What do you guys want? No, it's gonna be an incorrect choice because I don't have enough time to do the interviews for night 3. So this is either gonna be a cliffhanger for you guys with no information. Just leave it as a cliffhanger? Because if I were to play this again, I would have to start a new run and it'll make a different killer. Since I don't have enough time for another run. Just guess then? I really don't know who it could be. Alright, let's just guess. Wait. Did it even change? It didn't even change. Oh, we can't just guess. Well, I guess it is going to be a cliffhanger. I can always come back next time, but it's not long enough for a stream. It'll be maybe 1 hour. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to decide between now and next stream. But I do have to end it here. Sorry to leave it as a cliffhanger. Maybe because this is one of the many options in this game. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say anybody can be the killer at any time, and it has that many different options. So if you are interested in this, I say pick it up. It's only $13, $14 on Steam. If you did find this interesting, if you feel you can solve this better than me, please do so. Right here in the credits, you'll see everyone who has subscribed or been gifted a gift sub in 2023. Thank you so much. All you have to do is do it one time, and your name is going to be on there for the rest of the year. On the screen right now are all of my mods. Thank you so much for coming by, hanging out with me. Following this are all of the games beaten this year, and that is, this game will be added to that, because off stream, I am definitely going to beat this game. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Next stream will be on Tuesday, and wait, is next stream Tuesday? I'm just double checking real quick. Yes. Next stream is on Tuesday, the 18th and the 19th. So if you're available, please come by. I'm not sure what we'll be streaming those days yet. Probably back to some of the others that we already started. And we are going to raid Studio for some game deving. So let's go over there and have a good time with her. If it goes. Alright, see ya.